Hey guys, Stupid here again with another video from Tera Online. Today we're going to be talking about the guild leveling system. I'm going to be talking about what it is, what it does, and how to do it. So, what exactly is the guild leveling system? The guild leveling system allows you to level your guild, funnily enough. However, it is kind of different to a lot of other games out there. There are a couple of things we noticed when we started to do this. And the first thing was that everything's done by quests. So it's a quest-based system. So the way that it works is that you go to this board, take some quests, go do them, come back, hand them in, and get some tokens. So I'm going to explain about this later when I explain how to do it. However, for now, I'm going to explain how many tokens it costs to level the guild. At the moment, obviously, being beta, we're capped at level 3. We can't get any higher than that. So I can only tell you the number of tokens that it's going to take to get to level 2 and to level 3. So, to get to level 2, you need 20 tokens, and to get to level 3, you need 50 tokens. So, one of the things that surprised us is that when we actually leveled up to level 2, it actually said you have 2 weeks to level up to the next level or extend the guild. So, the worrying thing about this is that it can actually go down if your members slack and don't do stuff, which is actually good because at endgame, we know what it feels like to wait around for raids or PvP and stuff and just be standing in the main city doing nothing. So it actually gives us something to do, which is great. I mean, it's kind of like daily quests, but at the same time, it's not because I don't think they're repeatable. But yeah. So as I said, it's actually a duration of 2 weeks. So I guess after those 2 weeks are up, it will actually drop back down to the previous level. However, you have the ability to extend the time that actually stays at your level. So, for example, as I said, it took us 20 tokens to get to level 2. If we want to extend it, we have to spend another 20 tokens. However, this can only be done the day before it runs out. So what are the benefits of leveling your guild? As you can see here, there's a guild vendor, which actually sells loads of good stuff. At level 2, he sells you tokens, which I'm going to get into a little bit later. But he also sells you potions. And these potions have various effects, such as 5% increased experience for 30 minutes, increase skill damage by 5% to other players for 30 minutes, which is going to be really useful for PvP, and other stuff like that. As I said earlier, you can also trade in your guild tokens to redeem something called a Cupra Enziform. This is another token, and you can use this to get gear, or at high level you can trade this in to get another token called an Argent Enziform, which you can then trade this in for really high level gear. So, as you can see on screen, here are a couple of examples of the potions and the gear that you can acquire with these tokens. There are many other perks and rewards that come with guild leveling. However, being beta, I can't get past level 3, so I can't show you those. However, these are things that I know are in the game, as 1, I found them on the internet, and 2, they're from Tera players. So according to those sources, level 3 will actually let you get into the political system, which is Tera's endgame, as I talked about earlier, and it will enable you to actually run for Vanarch. And when you get a lot higher level guild, you can actually get guild housing, which is a wicked feature that is very exciting for me, seeing as I've never played an MMO which has guild housing. So as you can see here, this is what the guild housing is going to look like. Obviously this is the outside, seeing as we can't get inside yet. But there are around 50 houses per city that you can take for your guild house. And these are marked as yellow squares on the map, so you can have them in the following 3 towns. Obviously Velica, Alamanthea, and Kaiator. These guild houses are basically the guild's headquarters, and guild members get loads of benefits from these. They get guild buffs, they have the chance to buy items from NPCs within the guild house, and they can also directly teleport straight to the guild house from anywhere. And supposedly these houses will actually grow in size depending on the level and the influence of the wealth of your guild. And to be honest, I'm really excited about this feature. I mean, I can't wait to see how it works out. And I can't wait to pimp out our mansion within the guild. It's just going to be really interesting to see how it plays out. Seeing as there's only 50 or so houses per city, so I want to know what happens when they run out. If people can actually buy them or bid for them or stuff like this. But I guess we'll see when it comes out. So, now moving on to the second part of the video. How do you actually do all this? And how do you level your guild? The first thing you're going to want to do is to head to any board, and as I said earlier in the video, these are marked with blue exclamation marks on the map. Once you go to this board, all you do is simply interact with it, and you'll notice that there's loads of quests, which are all guild quests. Once you accept one of these, all you have to do is simply go do it. As you can see here on screen, we went to SM to kill the last boss. The quest requirement was actually to kill it twice, so we had to go in twice. And the second quest was actually to go to Deathclair, which is a world boss, which is actually really fun. He's level 32, and I believe he drops some blues, so it's a bit of a double result there. So once you've done these, you head back to any board, and you'll notice that there's a guild NPC on the left. Once you hand these in, they will give you these tokens called a Carthanarch award. If you're not a guild master, you actually can't use this item. So what you need to do is trade it to your guild master, and he can actually hand it in to level up the guild. So I'm going to show you that now. As you can see, everyone traded me their tokens. So I go to this NPC here, as you can see on the map. Once I speak to her, you'll notice that it comes up with your guild and your guild's logo. And next to that, it tells you the current level of your guild and also what time it's going to expire. Being level 1 in this video, obviously it can't expire, seeing as we can't go back to level 0 because it doesn't exist. So, what I'm going to do here is, as you can see at the bottom, it has level 2 and level 3, and there are more levels, as I said, but it is beta. So, I'm simply just going to click upgrade, and as you can see here, level 2 costs 20 tokens. And yeah, now you can see that it says that we have 2 weeks for this level. After these 2 weeks are up, we can actually extend it, which is going to cost us another 20 tokens, or we can grind tokens in the meanwhile and get to level 3 for 50 tokens. I'll definitely be covering a lot more of this as they unlock more levels on the beta, and if they don't, we're obviously going to be leveling our guild when the game comes out. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it or you actually learnt something. I want to know what you guys think of this guild leveling system, especially the guild housing. So put that in the comments below, and I have a lot more videos coming up this week. I'm actually going to try and get out 2 to 3 more this week alone. So if you don't want to miss them, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon.